Yes, we do have a very exciting performance today. Can we have a round of applause for being here at the RP Funding Theater? We are live, as you see cameras all over here. We are live and streaming at XL106.7.com. My name is Jordan, and as you saw on our little video here with all the different bands with Katy Perry and Maroon 5 and The Script, we've got another awesome performance. I've been listening to these guys warm up and rehearse for the last half hour. It is going to be nothing short of impressive. For the All-American Rejects, let's hear it for them, please. You kind of thought that he was going to come out and play by himself? No, that's the manager. Here they are, the All-American Rejects.
Hey, everybody. How you guys doing?
We have a full band today.
So
it's kind of exciting when we can have an acoustic performance in the RP Funding Theater, but it's nice when we have a full band ready to play acoustic.
Yeah, we got 6 of us. Yeah,
that's awesome stuff.
We're loading you guys up today.
So the plan of attack today, we're going to get some music out of these guys, and then we're going to have some question and answer time with everybody here, and have some fun. So you guys ready to play some music for us?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Let's hear it.
Cool. This song's called Beekeeper's Daughter.
La-da-da-da-da.
I've been on 1,000 ways, choked 100 hearts in LSD days.
Oh no, I think so.
And I get so lost inside this city. You ugly girls all look so
Pretty, it's true. What am I supposed to do?
when I still got you to wait. Look out your window. What do you see? You don't see me. 'Cause you're a pretty little flower. I'm a busy little bee. Honey, that's all you need to see. I can take you for an hour. Baby, then I'm gonna leave. Honey, I know you'll wait for me. You overlook, but you understand that we're too young to start making plans to green. Monogamy's not a part of me. And I know my lying out is just the same, but I swear to you I wanna do it again. Not making any friends, just want you led away. Look out your window, what do you see? You're a pretty little flower, but I'm a busy little bee. Honey, that's all you need to see. And I can take you for an hour. Maybe I'm gonna leave. Honey, I know you'll wait for me. Sing la-da-da-da-da, la-da-da-da-da-da. Pulled out your picture the other day. Ain't that much to say. Yeah, 'cause I know you say that I'm better off on my own, that I'm better off dead. I just want you there to wait. Look out your window. What do you say? You don't see me.
We've got to get you like a little stand to put your chewing gum in. They
Oh
would
yeah,
hold it in your
no,
hands.
no,
That was
I'm always
impressive
about.
stuff.
No, I always like making sure I know where it's going.
Of course, that's good to.
Got to keep that stuff on hand, man. I don't know what you guys
Don't want to
got.
get it in the hair or anything like that. So.
Yeah.
So, welcome to Orlando, fellas. I see a
Yeah.
few of you guys are rocking a pretty serious sunburn over here.
Oh yeah,
What
went
happened?
surfing yesterday at Folly Beach
Okay.
up in Charleston. Chris is a great surfer. The rest of us, we just grabbed boards and we looked really cool.
I think I'm a great surfer also.
No, you're not. But everybody really did their best job to try to be a surfer yesterday. We totally had the Point Break dialogue though.
That's great then.
He's a searcher. Gravy kept saying that, like about John. John's a searcher, searching for that perfect wave.
He looked terrified the whole time.
This tour's been fun, man. We've been getting to. It's fun. We did like Sundance, and some of us got to go like snowboarding stuff. We've kind of seen all the elements for the Kids in the Street tour so far. So
Within the past like 2 months, you've seen 4 seasons of weather.
yeah, it's great.
Something crazy, right?
It's great. I love that whole. I mean, say what you want about global warming, but at least it kind of makes a nice, concise, seasons in the
But
spring.
how do you pack for that? How do you plan to pack for that?
I
Because
had to buy shorts yesterday because I didn't bring any.
I was gonna say you guys probably don't have a lot of space to pack for every individual member on the road right now. So I mean, you got to say you got long johns and winter jackets, and then shorts and flip flops.
Yeah, no, we make it happen. I just packed the creeper, the flasher trench coat, and that seems to work for all.
Yeah. You can, have as little or as much as you want under it.
And I didn't know how creepy the flasher trench coat was until I went to like New York the other day, and like everybody was wearing trench coats, and I'm like, wow, they do look like they should be naked under there.
So your mind starts playing tricks.
I'm like,
on you.
I'm a creep. Every day I'm a creep when I wear my trench coat. I could totally be flashing somebody.
I'm glad I left mine at home today.
Yeah,
So.
perv.
How's it been? How's it been on the road? How's the tour been so far? Hitting up different cities and all that.
It's great, man. I mean, we just rolled out, Beekeeper's Daughter for our release of our record, and the crowds have been great. And we're getting ready to roll into another song called "Walk Over Me" off Kids in the Street, which is our new record. So it's kind of like peeling the onion every day for as far as the familiarity with the new record, because the kids are singing loud at these shows. It's great.
Well, your songs are very sing-alongish. Just by listening to the rest of the album, you just want to become part of the 6-part harmony here.
We're into it. We're into it. That's what we love about Reject shows. See, I feel like so many people come to shows, and especially our shows, and kids, because I'm kind of a maniac on stage. This guy's insane. I mean, everybody's kind of got their own personality, and I feel like kids aren't used to seeing like a performance, because like some of these shows will come out and will like come out hard, crazy, and the kids will just be like, what I think is crap for what people accept about like when shows come through town is that they just go to see a band play their music. So many bands just come through and it's like, all right. And everybody's kind of like, okay, that was a great show. It's not a show unless, like, you're frightened, you're aroused, and the next day you wake up with some part of your body being sore.
Has anybody seen the All American Rejects before live? Except for in the very back here. Anybody here?
No.
Anybody
That's
seen
good.
them tonight for
That's
the
good.
first
You guys
time?
coming tonight? Anybody coming tonight? All
right.
right. Big
Well, it
goose
looks
egg.
like you guys are going to have to get absolutely crazy here in the RP Funding Theaters. You're going to have to just, with
It's
the
the way of the
acoustics and
future,
everything.
man.
I guess I'm going to back up just a little bit.
Yeah, watch out.
For flying debris here. What do you got for us next?
We got a new song off of our new record called Fast and Slow. It's about a 3-day stint up in a hotel in Chicago and locking yourself in a bedroom. So it's kind of fun.
Wow.
Sex. It's about sex. If only for tonight I could dig myself a grave, or even 6 feet down. I know I'd be found feeling this way. If only I could find just a reason to believe that there's nothing that's up your sleeve. Even though you're wearing that tank top, love me and leave me, but just not behind. We don't need money the way we spend time, 'cause as if it's real tonight. You and I could really be something. You go fast, I go slow. Meet you in the middle just to let you know it's gonna be alright. If me and you tonight, are you ready now? You go fast, I go slow. Light my fuse and your body explode. It's gonna be alright. Are you ready now? I'm ready now. If only I were bright, I could let go of my brain. Put a tourniquet on your sweet injection into my vein. Ooh, that's the stuff. I say that you're the drug. 12 steps with me, love to kick. You're just that rough. Make me a crazy, I just can't define. It's not a closet for you in my mind. But I believe that you puzzle me tonight. Let's play with your bits and pieces. You go fast, I go slow. Meet you in the middle just to let you know it's gonna be alright. Me and you tonight, are you ready now? Go fast, I go slow. Put her in drive and the car just goes. It's gonna be alright. Are you ready now? I'm ready now. Ooh, I'm gonna take my time. Yeah, stay with me once again, once again. It's a heart attack, heart attack. I want you so bad. Well, I hope forever. You go fast, I go slow. You go fast, I go slow. Meet you in the middle just to let you know it's gonna be alright. If me and you tonight, are you ready now? Go fast, I go slow. Light my fuse and your body explode. It's gonna be alright. Are you ready now? I'm ready now. Are you ready now? Are you ready now? Baby, one more time. Are you ready now? Baby, one more time. Ooh, are you ready now?
Very nice. You know, I have to ask, just you have such a dynamic and very interesting quality to your voice. How do you keep that from just all of a sudden not being there
Just
one day?
going. Some days it's not, man. Some days I'm like,
I mean, that's got to be so frustrating because it's like, you know, you've got that rasp to it.
Yeah,
which is,
yeah,
you know,
no.
that really interesting appeal.
this tour's been crazy, man. It's funny, man. I remember when we were on tour with like Homegrown back in the day, like Swing Swing was just about to break.
Playing the social.
Yeah, like that kind of stuff. My throat just broke, and I had to go to L.A., and they're like, by the way, you can't talk for a week. And I was like, okay. Like, not a word? Or like, they're like, yeah, not even a whisper. So, like, I had to stay in the hotel room with Nick for like a week, and we canceled the tour for a week, you know, to jump on later. And it's crazy when you know, 10 years ago, the doctor's like, by the way, you're gonna have trouble with this for the rest of your life. So it's like managing that and sort of like growing into your own vocal like chords, which they're two totally different things. Like when you're actually singing and actually taking care of your vocal cords. And I don't know, it's crazy. So far, I think we've figured out how to manage it. Like it's Scotty. This is Cheese over here in the back. He just kind of started singing like a couple years ago, and watching him sort of like progress through just little tips that I give him, it makes me feel like I actually know what the hell I'm doing finally.
Lead singer / vocal coach.
Right? Yeah, not really. More like just moral support. Way to go, Scotty. Go get him, buddy. Do your little didgeridoo thing. Do your little thing. That's so cool. Watch it. Isn't that great? That's so dope.
We ever had that in the
That's
RP
sane?
Funding Theater?
This is my first experience.
3 notes.
And it's so loud.
I don't think we've ever had that in the RP Funding Theater before. That's a
Yeah,
first.
it's a didgeridoo vocal cord,
That is
man.
a first. You know, you brought up a good point when you were just starting before Swing Swing broke, and you know, fast forward to now. What has this road been like for you guys? I mean, because it's just it's got to
wild.
be, you know, absolutely wild.
I mean, we're like the world's most confused rock and roll band. You know, we get played all over all sorts of different types of radio, you know, and we've crossed over to like all these different things, and it's been 10 years doing it, bouncing back and forth. So at the heart of it, like, we're 4 guys that started this in Oklahoma. We're a rock and roll band. So we've lived like some crazy ass life. You know, this hasn't been, you know, mom and dad just like totally wrapping us up and giving us the, you know, sort of crispy clean Bieber, you know, kind of like, like, because I mean, Jesus, when we're on a playlist that is, you know, bookended by Katy Perry and Justin Bieber, you don't think, oh wow, this rock band must be pretty dangerous. But we are, and we've in the last 10 years, we've definitely seen some like, you know, we've definitely seen a lot of
Shit.
yeah. We've seen some stuff. And
Stuff.
we've had our party. And that's kind of what Kids in the Street's about. Kids in the Street's kind of about this coming of age where you're like, you're 25. I don't know. We moved to Los Angeles when we were 25, and the world kind of just hit us in the face for the very first time. You know, we've been in these little, you know, in our bus, inside the social, inside these tiny little, you know, these rooms for like the last 10 years. And growing up, it's funny when you take the veil off after all that success, you're kind of like, holy hell, like, who am I? I'm 25. I feel like I miss my college years. It was sort of like this really big, heavy breath to take in whenever you're at the end of, you know, something so successful like Gives You Hell was for us.
Yeah, and you're really showing how real what you do is, because we really don't hear a lot of that from artists. You know, you don't hear about them missing college and having to change their lifestyle like that. And so you made it real right there.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think that's the one thing about like our little journey is that it hasn't been sort of shielded in the beautiful sheen of our fragrance, or, you know, our you know, just whatever the hell, you know, like the Target commercial that you saw. You know, I feel like we've been pretty real about just being a rock and roll band that just sort of can't help that they write catchy songs.
Well, they're certainly catchy, and don't worry about where they fall on the radio. Just be happy that they are playing on the radio, because that's exactly how it happens here in Orlando. So what else do you have for us?
Yeah, we'll play the one that I guess got us that fun ride around the world last time. This song's called Gives You Hell.
2, 3, 4. I wake up every evening with a big smile on my face. It never feels out of place. You're still probably working at a 9 to 5 pace. I wonder how bad that tastes when you see my face. Hope it gives you hell, hope it gives you hell. When you walk my way, hope it gives you hell, hope it gives you hell. Where's your picket fence, love? Where's that shiny car? Didn't ever get you far. You ever seem so tense, love, bitch, love? I ever see you fall so hard? Do you know where you are? And the truth be told, I miss you. The truth be told, I was lying. When you see my face, hope it gives you hell, hope it gives you hell. When you walk my way, hope it gives you hell, hope it gives you hell. When you find a man that's worth a damn and treats you well, then he's a fool, yeah, just as well. Hope it gives you hell, hope it gives you hell. Hope it gives you hell. Tomorrow you'll be thinking to yourself,
Where did it all go wrong? But the list goes on and on and on. And the truth be told, I miss you. And truth be told, I was lying. When you see my face, hope it gives you hell, hope it gives you hell. When you walk my way, hope it gives you hell, hope it gives you hell. When you find a man that's worth a damn and treats you well, and needs to fool you just as well, hope it gives you hell.
You'll never see
Talking to the
what you've done
man
to
in the
me.
mirror.
Take back your
I'm asking
memories
to
that
change his ways.
Tell
There's
all
no
your
reflection, I
lies
could
to
see
me.
it clearer.
With the sad, sad look that you wear so well.
When you see my face, hope it gives you hell, hope it gives you hell. When you walk my way, hope it gives you hell, hope it gives you hell. When you find a man that's worth a damn and treats you well, and needs to fool you just as well, hope it gives you hell. When you see my face, hope it gives you hell, hope it gives you hell. When you walk my way, hope it gives you hell, hope it gives you hell. When you hear this song, you sing along, but you never tell.
You never tell.
And you're the fool, I'm just as well, hope it gives you hell. When you hear this song, I hope that it will give you hell. You can sing along, I hope that this what you feel. Cool, thanks.
All American Rejects right there, live
Thanks,
tonight in
y'all.
Orlando at the Beecham Theater. That's going to be a good time, but live in the RP Funding Theater today. Thank you guys
RP
so
Funding.
much for hanging out today. That was
Thanks for having
so
us.
cool having you guys here. We're going to be
Appreciate
doing
you.
some pictures, and you guys can ask some questions
Got
when we
some
get up there. There's
pictures,
some fun.
got some whatever you want,
And do a little.
within reason.
I got to practice what he was on with that. That was,
Oh
it was
yeah,
impressive
Bobby
stuff.
McFerrin shit.
Great stuff. All right, thank you guys so much for coming up to
Thanks
XL
for having
106.7. Very
All
much
right.
appreciate it, guys.
What do we do now? Just stay up here, take some pictures.
These guys are going to take a small little break. He's going to get some fresh, hot tea, and then we're going to line you guys up and have some fun with that.